And welcome everybody to the That Is an Ass and That Is a Hole in the Ground section, the segment where we talk about whatever the hell we want, like a pathetic company like Google. First, let's talk about the smAsho mission, which is to assist, study, and report on the ongoing formation of a unified theory of physics, to raise the awareness of the general public of the relationship between space weather and Earth effects, to connect and consult with media organizations to multiply our reach. Did you watch our video yesterday about this? Number 4, to demonstrate cutting-edge proof-of-concept solutions to problems. Number 5, to publish scientific papers in a multidisciplinary manner, including but not limited to spectroscopy, chemistry, astrophysics, etc., to assist mankind by advancing the study of predictive phenomena in order to optimize value and reduce risk and liability and save lives and resources and adapt, no matter what the adversity is. And lastly, to not be ossified in our beliefs, to be discerning and not to believe nonsense, and to be a real scientist who tries to disprove our own theories instead of looking at the sky and trying to find bits of phenomenon that back up our theories. What a bunch of crap. Now, I don't know if you're aware that Google is a massive scam and not a verb, and that it's completely involved in electioneering in 2020, just as it was in 2016. I don't know if you were aware of it in 2016. It's super well documented, and we've been doing it. And by the way, when we say scam, we mean a confidence trick. Do you have confidence in Google? Do you own their capital stock? What a joke. Anyway, don't forget to follow us on BitChute, as we're seeing lots more views there than on YouTube's junkware platform. Alphabet YouTube junkware has been demonetizing our content. So watch yesterday's video, we'll talk about it in a minute, as big tech tries to censor you and get Democrats elected. Why is that, you ask? Well, because big tech and big government go hand in hand. And if you listen to what Bernie says, by the way, he's an imbecile. Bernie says, these big companies, large, giant, multinational, multi-billion-dollar corporations are in collusion with the government, which is why we gotta make the government much bigger. Why the government doesn't even have to censor you when big tech will do it for free. Anyway, here's our thumbnail from yesterday's video, and if you weren't aware, Google is actively interfering in the 2020 U.S. presidential elections as it did in 2016. If you weren't aware, watch yesterday's video on BitChute. It's also on YouTube, and for some reason, YouTube's junkware algorithms decided not to demonetize this video, but they did demonetize the one about the coronal mass ejection that's headed our way. So figure that one out. What a bunch of shite. Hey, look, it's Sundar Pichai, wondering how he can help. Were you aware that 90% of political donations from Google go to Democrats? Wow, isn't that a surprise? As Google tries to support its ridiculous leftist agendas. Anyway, here's a Breitbart article, which is picked up from Associated Press. All about it. And it's in smashomash.com/forum, in the free-for-all forum, under the thread, Google is a scam, not a verb. And yes, we host these directly on our own servers because YouTube can kiss our ass. Shove it, Google. Hey, Google, shove it, Google. You suck at life. So I guess Larry Page and Sergey Brin have decided to install Sundar Pichai as the fall guy of Google, as they've, quote, stepped down, end quote, despite still owning over half of the stock, which means they still control the company. I suppose they've probably taken my advice, liquidated their assets, and moved, well, maybe they didn't liquidate their assets, but they've probably moved to the Seychelles or someplace with no extradition treaty to try to avoid jail, because Google is a criminal company built on complete fraud, trying to break the internet. Let's talk about more frauds. Denver Councilwoman Candy Kadabaka tweeted, "Solidarity, yes!" in support of the message, "For the record, if I get the coronavirus, I'm attending every MAGA rally I can." Yes, this councilwoman, who's probably getting paid off the public dole, is encouraging people who have coronavirus to go spread it around, preferably to Trump supporters. Links to this article not included below the video. Let's talk. Oh, and by the way, were you surprised that she's a Bernie Sanders supporter? So, yeah, what a surprise. Now, this one goes out directly to Bernie. Hey, Bernie! Yo, Bernie! Make a wise decision and retire, as your ideas are more stale than this guy's suit. For those of you not aware who this is, that's Vladimir Lenin, who can be quoted as saying, "The point of socialism is communism." They're the exact same thing. The only difference is how they're obtained. Take your socialism and shove it deep, deep into the depths. By the way, Joe Biden has now emerged as a Democratic frontrunner. I've been saying for months that what the Democrats need is a candidate. So here's the numbers from Super Tuesday. As Bernie has lost the lead in the Democratic primary process. And we just picked up this Zero Hedge article here. I didn't post this anyplace, but yeah. Biden wins Virginia, North Carolina, Alabama, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Minnesota, Arkansas, and Massachusetts. Can you believe Biden won Massachusetts? That is freaking amazing. Bernie wins California, Vermont, Colorado, and Utah. And Bloomberg wins American Samoa. Have you tried crypto investing? If not, please check our links, as you can earn $10 in free Bitcoin just for using our link to sign up for the Coinbase exchange. That's where I trade. I'm not a believer in cryptocurrency, but I have a small token investment for proof of concept purposes, as I am what you would call a retired day/swing trader. Here's our video that got demonetized, apparently talking about the fact that there are coronal mass ejections headed toward the Earth is controversial in Google, YouTube's junkware fucking algorithms. But apparently a video entitled "Google is actively interfering in the 2020 elections as they did in 2016" is perfectly suitable for their advertisers. So I don't know what is going on over there. What a bunch of nonsense. So if you didn't watch our video yesterday about how Google is actively interfering in the 2020 presidential election as it did in 2016, watch the video. Probably do it on BitChute. I mean, who really cares? Google is able to break the internet through its fraud and censorship. Survey said... Oh, geez, I always get these wrong. Can I try again? Google has a way to escape its own liability and fraud that it's created by itself through trillions of dollars worth of liability, and it's ridiculous. Google is able to get out of its own way. Survey said... Google's software engineering department is larger than Google's legal department. Survey said... Google employs more software engineers than it employs lawyers. Survey said... Okay, I don't really know about that one for sure, folks, but I would imagine that their legal department is pretty big. Hey, Google, go fuck yourself! Speaking of pearl-clutching pussies... Oh, no, not those pearl-clutching pussies. We talk all about them on Minds. Follow us on Alt Tech. It's Minds.com. We've got all kinds of information about how Bernie Sanders should be mummified, perhaps under a blue light. If you enjoy the music that we regularly feature, we've linked that below the video also. It's soundclick.com/GoldenCat Productions. Thanks to our subscribers at Subscribestar and at Patreon for being associate and assistant producers of the content, the real source of funding, as YouTube tries to pay us nothing for our videos, despite displaying ads on them anyway. Hey Smash Team, thanks for tuning into the video. Stay tuned for a bonus, a feature. And that right there is the local yellow dwarf. It's 94 angstroms. It's a 48-hour video. We see no sunspots. We are out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to watch the other videos. Please consider supporting the channel, as we've got a lot of things to complete in our mission this year in 2020, so help us achieve those goals and ensure that these videos will keep coming. Thanks again, and look for more content coming soon, possibly even later today.